One of the nicer things about North Texas is the sunflowers. I'm here to tell you, they are absolutely lovely. They stretch from, we'll say they start actually about here, probably a few miles west, but they head that way solid 200 miles. And occasionally you can come across fields of just tons of just wild sunflowers. I absolutely love them, but that's kind of how you know people ain't from Texas. I don't like sunflowers. Like, well, you don't know Texas then. But yeah, tons and tons of sunflowers. I absolutely love them. Back to the van. One of the things that GM has done so gracefully, they spared no labor hours, that's for sure. Fun fact, that fuse box right there, can't get water on it, obviously. So there's a cover on it. You don't want to leave the cover off because water will come in from here. So this here is the ECU, right? The computer that runs the show, so to speak. That's it right there. That's your computer. There's a little problem. The rain comes in and gets on the computer. So GM, I know they've done some boneheaded things over the years, but what they decided to do, instead of relocating the computer inside the car where it's temperature controlled and safe and doesn't get rained on and 120 degrees, they put this here. They put that fucking thing. Well done, Chevy. Well done, Chevy. Fucking great. That's what keeps your computer safe. Not joking. Like Chevy right there. That's Chevy. Fucking assholes. Either which way. Go give me something to drink. I wish I could do that job. Legally blind, they won't give me a CDO. I'd be a trucker in a heartbeat. Already got the CB radio for it. Just need a license, that's all. Another fun fact. So that's my Chevy Express van, right? There's only one other vehicle been broken down as long as me. So this guy here, this 18-wheeler is the one that was in the short video that went over the curb. He's been here 3-4 days. I've been here 9 or 10. There was a busted converted school bus that was here for a while, but it left. The only other vehicle that's been here as long as me is another fucking Chevy Express van. How's that a goddamn thing? Middle of nowhere, 2 Chevy Express vans have been here 9-10 days broken down. Tell me that's not a fucking thing. I don't know what those are. I have a feeling they do something with the road. Them there green things, they've been here for a while too. But I'm here to tell you this place is lovely. The people are nice. Wendy's has dollar breakfast biscuits. They got showers that are nice. I don't know why these people leave negative reviews on Google too. Like, there's some bad reviews about this place. I'm telling you, this place is lovely. I could live here. Oh wait, I do live here. What am I talking about? T-shirts. That's what I'm wearing. Did you not? That's a shirt I'm wearing. How that day? 3 T-shirts, $5. Pepper, ready to go. Let me tell you. That's all I need right there. That's what I need. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. If I can, I might not do it. I'm good, thank you, and you? I'll talk. There's a very nice lady in there. And that's the only functioning door in the van too. Now I think about it, the rest of them are all fucked up. But it's a very nice lady in there. And I'll tell you nice, like one of the nicest ladies I've ever met in my life. But I kid you not, I have gone in there and I've seen her every single day for 9 days, 10 days, however long I've been here. Every single day I've spoken to her. She doesn't remember me. I thank the good Lord for a brain every day. I run into people like that from time to time, and it's sad. I'm telling you, one of the sweetest, nicest human beings on the planet. Wait, without a shadow of a doubt. Nicest human beings ever could be. For whatever reason. I always keep flashlights available too, because I can't see at night. Like, can't see anything at night, can't see my hand in front of my face. I couldn't see it if a squirrel jumped in front of me and stole my dollar biscuit from Wendy's. I'd be like, give me my biscuit back, you squirrel. Gotta have beer. Hey, I got a beer left. I could have drank that last night. I will definitely make that as a suggestion. if you ever plan on getting broke down at a truck stop for weeks on end with no AC and as hot as a bitch, drink lots of beer. It'll ease your nerves and you're just gonna say, fuck it. I promise you, it's what you wanna do. Being broke down at a fucking truck stop for fucking, here's the other funny fucking portion. So this is how I do my job. Solar panels run that runs my computer. Job done. And that's the other thing too. I ain't got nothing better to do than work. Like, I'm not joking you. I literally worked about 36 hours straight. Like, I didn't go to sleep. My boss man actually approved the overtime too. I was surprised. Joke's on him because I was gonna do it for free. He's like, I'll pay you for it. I'm like, hell yeah, that'd be just fine. So, either which way. Another fun thing, dude, just take the passenger seat out, put it back, you be good to go. So yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. That's how it goes though, when you're hot and sweating your ass off. The fun thing about Texas is too, the rain is lovely when it rains like that, short and sweet like. But now the sun comes back. You want to talk about humid? I mean kind of humid, not sort of kind of humid, not a little bit of humid. I mean, 98 degrees and 100% humidity, humid. So basically, the rain evaporates like the second it touches the concrete. As you can tell, there ain't a wet spot left. It's gone. So now we get to sweat even more. What it really makes you want to do is just run around butt naked, but then you realize you're like, oh shit, I'm at a truck stop. Nah, like that'd be bad news fucking bears. Like, I mean, there's some bad places to run around butt naked, but a truck stop? A beach? Fuck it, let's go. I don't care. It'd be an Axe commercial, an old school Axe commercial on that motherfucker. But a truck stop? No. You might as well run backwards naked through a cornfield. Shit you not. Be honest, I don't think this one's too bad. I've seen some truck stops that are pretty poorly. I don't think I've seen anything unethical here. I mean, like, I don't think I've seen drugs. I don't think I've seen lot lizards. I don't think I've seen nothing bad here. Nobody's tried to hurt me, which is a surprise. That's actually a really big surprise. People usually try and hurt me. Like down by Mexico a few days ago, like people come over the border in cars that look like they just got out of a junkyard. And when I say just got out of a junkyard, I mean like they are crushed on the side, and I mean very badly crushed. See if that sets there. It don't. But there's vehicles that come over. Screw it, I'll show you. This is one of my antennas. I don't like this one so much. Stick it there, holds my door open in the evening time when the sun doesn't glare in. But yeah, I gotta roll that window down too. There's vehicles that come over from Mexico, and the whole side of the vehicle will be smashed, windows smashed out, shit like that. It looks like it just got out of a junkyard. Like, not joking, exaggerating, playing. Looks like it just got out of a junkyard. And you'll know it the second you see it. They don't hit the gas pedal either. It's really, really creepy and eerie. Like, they do not hit the gas pedal. They go through the parking lots, and it's you instantly know what they're doing. They're coming over the border, unethical activities, whatever it may be. Robbing folk, raping folk, killing folk, stealing shit. I don't fucking know. And I ain't about to find out, but problem was, it is a really bad day. It wasn't one of the better days of my life, that's for sure. I've had some bad days, I'll be honest. My whole life has been poorly, but my van, when I first got down there, right, I was in Del Rio, which is on the border of Mexico. The second I got there, I went into the Walmart parking lot. I was in a Walmart parking lot in my van, and then out that there window was a 90s Dodge van, and it was one of them people from Mexico. Multiple people in the van staring at me, and like I said, they don't get on the gas pedal. Very, 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 very slowly, and they look at you. They look you dead in the motherfucking eye. Just, I mean, it's pretty wild. So, like, all right. I mean, I got guns on me. I don't care. Like, you want to fucking play? Let's play. I will kill you. Like, somebody tries to fuck with me, I will kill him. I don't give two shits. So, they got that real quick, because I looking right back in the eye. I don't give a fuck. Like, you want to come on? Let's come on. Grown man status. So they do round parking lot, fucking come back looking at me. I got pistol in hand that time. I don't give a fuck. Like, we can have at it. So they do off, like, whatever. So I made it real quick at Walmart. Ended up, I didn't even want to go to Walmart. I was so tired. I was up all night. But go down Mexico border, which is on from that Walmart in Del Rio, you go down main road, hang a right, and you're in Mexico. So a few miles, like 3 miles, some such, 2-3 miles. My van breaks down, the steering fell apart, which is my fault, not Chevy's part, it was my fault. But the steering fucking broke 100 feet from fucking Mexico, and guess who's there? That fucking green van right behind me, staring right the fuck at me. I was like, all right. So I made it clear I was armed to the fucking gills. They didn't want nothing. So you got to be real careful. When I say people try to hurt you, people will try to hurt you. I got tons of stories of people have tried to fucking hurt me too. Like, actually fucking, we won't get into that on YouTube though. That's not fun shit. But yeah, I believe in guns. I do. But yeah, it'd be a beautiful evening. It'd be a beautiful evening, I'm here to tell you. At the Road Ranger in Cisco, Texas, with the dollar biscuits and the 3 for $5 t-shirts. I'm telling you, only at the Road Ranger. It's a place to be.